Elizabeth, New Jersey, Elizabeth Port area. Port. Right, there's a story. There was this guy named black dude named Snoop. I mean, I guess I don't know. He kind of looked like I don't think he looked like Snoop. He was just like I guess like I gotta compare him to Snoopy or something. I don't know why they called him that. I think the first time I saw him, I was working at this Paul Miller in Parsippany, and I remember I got paid, and I thought I had a silent password. It was just no one told me, but it was just like a thought. Actually, something happened, but and I got paid, and I went down. And it was this the Mayo Brothers. They're familiar with CMF, crazy motherfuckers they used to call themselves. I made a video about them, and I just wanted to buy some weed or something like that, And I pulled up. They live not too far from East Jersey Street, between East Jersey Street, Elizabeth Avenue, and not too far away from Trinidad's, I believe. I think yeah. Anyways, I pulled up and this guy was standing in front of them, in front of their house. Is Marcel was his name. Marcel and Raymond. I said I think that's for Raymond. You know, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I think I was buying weed. I would have bought coke anyway too. I was depressed, sad. I just wanted a pick me upper. I was using drugs back then, not habitually, but once in a while. So this guy standing in front of their house. He's like, "Oh yeah, they'll be right back, yo." Yeah, yeah. Actually, they're waiting for me. He made some kind of excuse to get in my car, and they're gonna meet up if he's with me or something. I forget where I went. I knew he was some bull crap. But I guess he was trying to tell me he'll get me weed or something like that. So he gets in my car. I'm like, all right. I drive around this and that, and I mean, I don't think I bought any weed. And I mean, we went to White Castle, or maybe White Castle, some shit like that. And I was like, geez, this guy's, I don't say her, but this guy's a fucking, he's a weirdo. And I don't want to be around with this dude. And we go to White Castle. Yeah, there's people acting kind of crazy. It was the White Castle was on Mora Avenue in Elizabeth, and we go there, and he's like, "Oh, I forgot something in my car, on your car, man, bro. Yo, I'm gonna go in your car." And shit. I don't know if I gave him the keys or something, but I was looking at him, and he goes to one of the sides. By the way, I got paid that day, and I had cash like over $200 in the middle box. I put it there in the middle box. I don't know if I opened it, he saw it. And then he goes in there and he tried. And the thing with my car, if you open it, it was a '91 Mitsubishi Eclipse, and it just had an alarm, not a real alarm, but you open one door, the alarm went off, and I just heard the alarm went off. So he opened the other door, and he was looking to my car to get the money, and he got the money. He took the money, I was like, I mean, it just felt awkward. I just felt depressed, sad. I mean, I'm not a punk. I just I felt like creeped out and shit later, when I realized it. And then what am I gonna do? And then he said, "Oh man, I'm gonna get later." I dropped him off, and he was, "Oh, I got you a tape recorder." He gave me like a tape recorder because I said I was wanting to record stuff, rhymes, this and that, or something like that. I don't even know. It was all broken and stuff. And I don't know, just like. And then I went back to the Mayo's house. I don't know if it was that night or it was sometime later. And I told him this guy Snoop, like, yeah, we know Snoop. Yeah, he's a crackhead or some shit like that. I'm like, oh yeah, I didn't know about that, but I kind of sensed it. But you know what? Like, he took my money, and they're like, you want us to go get him? And it just felt like somebody's gonna get stabbed or something like that. I just felt I'm like, no, I don't want to do that. Like, I could fight my own battles. I just and I know where this guy lives. This guy Snoopy, he told me to drop him off at his house. I'm like, why would he steal from me and then go in his house? Like, it's somebody else. I don't even want to know where he lives. But I'm like, am I gonna go to his house and and then I started thinking, he's a crackhead, right? He abuses drugs. Obviously, he would do that. Or someone that has a problem with that would probably more likely steal. I mean, I had a problem with drugs, but I never really stole. I mean, I looked to change from my parents, couches and certain places where I had change and stuff like that. And I did take dollars too when I was drinking heavily. I would have done anything. But I never go out or steal from anybody. And I don't know how. It's like I think sometime later passed by or something like that. It's just very. I don't know if that was what year that was. But I remember Uh, Actually, no. I actually went and I think I saw him. I saw him out. I wanted to see him, and he brought his girlfriend over there, a white chick. She didn't say a word to me. I don't think she could. She didn't have like front teeth or something like. She was just disgusting, like huge and nasty. I think she had like red hair or some shit like that. She was gross. And I had my clips, and we were driving. We were driving. I was like, I don't know if I told him about the money or anything like that, but like, he would have played it off. But she was just sitting there, and I had all these clothes in my back seat in the clip. He just sat there like crooked, like just her fat body just sat in it. I felt like weird, like should I? Oh, it was close. I don't know. She didn't even talk to me. It was just like it just felt uncomfortable. And then she farted, and like she was sitting in the back, and I just went forward. I just started covering. She started like smiling like this. They're like disgusting and creepy, you know. And then sometimes I don't think some time went by, and some girl on Stickum or some shit like that. I was like, oh, dude, don't beat your girlfriend up and knock her teeth out of her mouth. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Do people think I do that? It was just creepy and ridiculous. Like, why would you even say it? And by the way, it was so callous. It was just like so. Oh, like, don't leave the cart, a shopping cart over there. Just put it back where it should be. Like, this is much more severe. It's just disgusting. I don't think I ever saw him that guy. I confused him with another guy in like early 2000 when I was still in college and I was just on my way to college. I was like shit. I guess I need a job. I was pushing me to go get a job. She was just raging at me. I went to shop at Weckfern. Ironically, 2 years ago I quit a job. I worked on Dowd Avenue. Shop at Weckfern was like a couple of buildings away, but you know, and they deal with it's a warehouse for ShopRite, a grand supermarket. And by the way, I was doing security, and I went to this agency, passed the test, this and that, and they sent me there. It was another dude. He was a crackhead, and like these two black girls, like yeah, he's like he's a crackhead, but at least we like him, something like that. Looking at me, I wasn't doing any crack. I don't think I was doing any crack. I was like, what the fuck is that shit? Actually, that phrase, a lot of people said that to me. There's one girl said that I had a problem, and like I'm going off a tangent on the phrases part, but yeah, my husband is stupid, but at least I like him or love him. I'm like, well, your husband is stupid then? It's like, what you think I'm stupid? Is that what it is? You trying to make me feel like I'm stupid? But I don't care about your husband or you, right? Well, it's just the manipulation is retardation. That's how evil and creepy people are. But that female, I don't know if it was some chick that my cousin, I don't even know who she was. I thought she was a girl that lived on Atlantic Street in Elizabeth. Because there was a girl, she was skinny, she had red hair, except it wasn't a friend of mine. I only interacted with her once or twice. Her brother was Rocky, and like we wrestled, and he was younger, but he was chubby, he was strong, he actually beat me in the wrestling. But other than that, I don't really know who she was. She was just disgusting and creepy. And it's like, I wouldn't, want that guy to get hurt. I'm not like that. People stole a lot from me, and I'm very angry right now. It's just level of disgust and creepiness people have. Not just showering, just just being thieves and like hurting each other and fake and manipulative just for like a little rush or this and that. It's just more disgusting than I could say. But that time in my life, it was just horrible. It was one of those low points in my life. Very low points. And there's a story about this chick named Terry. Like, she was trying to convince me that her son Patrick was my son. I kind of felt it. I never saw her or him. Whenever I saw it, was somebody else, and I felt like it was her. So it was just very weird. And, I'm not gonna. I guess I was thinking about reading up what are the terms about what I'm trying to express, because it's just like so off the bat. So off the bat, very cheap to describe it, right? Like when you're being haunted, you're being haunted. When you're being possessed, you're being possessed by somebody's thoughts, and you can feel like it's disturbing. It is. It really is. And there's a whole story in my life and a lot of creepy stuff that I knew. I knew a lot of stuff when I was like 4 or 5 years old. Yeah, Marta Scorpa over there told me. I told people. She told me, "Oh, you knew a lot when you were a kid." Just not face to my face. I remember her saying my face to my face in a different way. But yeah, I knew a lot. I had logic. I still do. My aunts and my mom they're just very stupid and dumb, and they still are. And the fact that matter of stupidity. A lot of people that have low level intelligence are stupid. It's not that they think they're smart. They watch a YouTuber, they say they're smart. I had a kid tell me Daniela, I called Daniela. He goes, oh, I'm not a retard. Well, I'm smart. I'm smart. Like 2, 3 times in a row. I was like, well, I'm not just not gonna believe you. It's like, and that also is like they project that upon you for some reason. I don't even go out of my way to call people stupid. I mean, actually now I think there's a lot of dumb and stupid people, but it's just a negative. It's just a negative feeling. I don't want to go through my day, telling people that. That's why I stay alone most of the time. And the people that I know in my life manipulated, hurt me, stole from me on multiple levels. Anything they could. They would have taken my soul. They would have taken my life. They would have taken everything from me. But I still remember that night, and it was something weird when I talked to the Mayo Brothers. I felt like there was someone behind me. There was like some people behind me and shit. And like I wouldn't want that guy to get stabbed or like, and I don't think they would have done it either way. I think they just try to test me, like oh, I want to mess him up. Who knows if they probably took some. I don't even know. I wasn't even close to them. That memory it got repressed a couple months ago. I don't remember. I don't want to think about it anymore. But it was just like him and his girlfriend, and like I just felt like did he beat his girlfriend and teeth out or some other sinister thing? It was just disgusting, and just outright horrible, very very horrible, just to be around those people and like the level of creepiness and dementedness, and yeah, myself, yeah, I went down that road for a while, it's not the way I talk or this and that. That's just me, This is the way I dress. I could dress any way. It's just that through drug abuse and people abusing me, I felt like in my life that I had my soul snatched from me, but it was getting manipulated, hurt, and suppressed and oppressed by a lot of people in my life. It was. I just didn't end up together. I understood that. I understood people hating me. I just didn't know why. And when I came to it, I ridiculed them, told them what they are. Except this time, for months, I am aware of who I really am. I am me. This is how I am. I wasn't always like that. People on this kid B Pink on iVlog. He was just shocked that I was typing like that, I was talking like that. Usually I was just quiet, reserved. Although I did say some things, but yeah, I don't like people like that manipulate, thieve, and just are douchiness and just degrade people for no reason. Just are arrogant. Who knows what they're gonna do? But yeah, that night and that job at Paul Miller and that it was like I think it was like winter or going on spring, but it was in the winter or something like that. It was just a horrible time in my life, and drug addict or not, it's just like thieves and creeps always defend each other. They always do. They always stand up for each other. Even if you try to be nice. Actually, if you try to be nice, they're actually kind of scared of that. Probably hate you even more.